Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be an energy shift reading for my dearest Pisces. Pisces, this is going to be your Mercury retrograde reading, which is taking place between January 30th and February 21st. When Mercury is retrograde, we will always deal with a purge and upgrade to the throat chakra, communication, and short distance travel. So we need to be more conscious of how we communicate and our mental focus. It can feel chaotic, but we just have to be more careful with travel plans, contracts, emails, and take extra time to make sure that there's a clear understanding between you and anybody else. This Mercury retrograde is taking place in Aquarius, which rules the 11th house of friendships and groups. There may be frustrations in your interpersonal world, so it's really important that we take this time to go within. Now, Pisces, before I get started, I'm just going to ask that you like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, feel free to comment and ring that notification bell so you get updates whenever I upload any new content, which I'm doing quite frequently. And also check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading, or if you like the decks that I'm using, I do have them listed and linked in order of appearance. All right, Pisces, so let's jump into this. Let's see what's going on. What messages do we have for Pisces for this Mercury retrograde period? Messages for Pisces, please, for Mercury retrograde. If you guys are Pisces Aquarius cusp, do check out the Aquarius reading. It was beautiful. All right, so what will retrograde bring into your life? Okay, the Three of Wands. What aspect of your life will be most affected? The Magician. How can you minimize damage or any negative results? The Devil. Ooh. What lessons need to be learned during this period? Nine of Cups. What part of your past do you need to reflect on in order to heal and aid in your journey? Ooh, Sagittarius. Temperance. And the outcome of this period, we have the Emperor. All right, Pisces, overall energy, we have the Five of Pentacles. So this energy is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, and it's about, it's an interesting energy because it can be a feeling of lack or feeling like we don't have quite enough or we're not enough or feeling rejected or feeling alone. But this is also an energy of, it can be a very spiritual card about having a little bit of a spiritual crisis, having to leave something behind, maybe not take the path of least resistance in order to get where you're going, okay? Or face some sort of fears of having to do something on your own, or just feeling alone at this time, okay? Or a little bit worried about, not having enough of something, whether that's love, whether that's support, whether that's finances, abundance, that sort of thing. So what this Mercury retrograde is bringing into your life, we have the Three of Wands. I love this energy, okay? It's Leo, Aries, Sag. It's all about, some of you guys have been really working towards financial abundance or maybe calling in, a relationship or love or support, okay? And it's going to come in different forms for all of you. And I feel as if you've been going it alone for quite some time, Pisces. But what Spirit wants you to know is that you're going to start seeing these tangible results. You're going to start feeling the energy of whatever it is that you've been trying to call in on the horizon. Three of Wands is like seeing, sensing, and feeling success. Now, I do have yin yang here. For some of you, it is going to be about a love relationship. For others of you, it's going to be about balance. It's a spiritual ascension. And for others, it's going to be about money, because this is definitely a card of commerce and trade and really starting to, you're waiting for that ship that's full of gold to dock and you can see it on the horizon, okay? So take that metaphorically. What aspect of your life is most affected? We have the Magician. So this is for me, especially on this side of the deck, this side of the card is my Mercury retrograde card, because Mercury rules Virgo and Gemini. And what we're seeing here in this Magician card is that you absolutely are a master manifester, Pisces. But I feel as if some of you guys are entering into a little bit of self-doubt because the results aren't happening quick enough. Now, remember that Mercury retrograde is not a time when you're going to see lots of forward movement. It's a time to it's a time to step back and get right on your words, right? It's a time to step back. Okay, and it's a time to go within. So again, you're going to be sort of coming into these downloads or this information of maybe how you might have been getting in your own way, or just becoming more comfortable with the process, that you're doing the right thing, that you're calling in whatever this Three of Wands means to you. For some of you, love; for others, abundance, health, spirituality. But what I love about this is the Magician, on the back of his robe, he has the tree of life, that you are the creator or the creatrix of your own destiny, of your own life, of your own love. And we're seeing here that the Magician has all of the tools that he or she needs, you, Pisces, in order to create this. And you know what? Behind him, we have this flower, this passion, this growth, following your heart, trusting your passions, no matter what it might look like, and also no matter how long it might take. Even though I'm starting to feel like a little sense of frustration or self-doubt creep in because it is taking some time. But you know what? Spirit is absolutely going to deliver here. So how can you minimize damage and negative results in this retrograde? We have the Devil energy, Capricornian energy. So Capricorn energy is about putting yourself first. It's about working hard towards a goal. And so it is about that sort of, put your head down, get to work type energy. But this is also what I'm seeing here is the shadow side of the Lovers. So there's a very intense connection. Some of you may be overthinking, a certain connection or a love situation. Again, it could be money, but there's this undeniable magnetic pull between you and whatever this person is holding on to in the Three of Wands, whether it's success, okay, whether it's abundance, money, love. And you're being really asked to lean into this energy, Pisces, and trust that this is coming, even if you're not quite seeing the tangible results, even if you're not exactly where you want to be at this time, that there's some sort of undeniable pull that's spiritual that maybe you can't even quite understand. You might not even understand your own actions and your own sort of feelings around this, but you just kind of know. The Three of Wands is this energy of just knowing that it's coming to you, even if you can't quite see that in the 3D. I love that energy. There's also a very sort of a little bit of a warning here with the Devil energy, because we're in this Five of Pentacles energy. And for those of you who may have a history of addiction or indulgence, okay, and that can be in anything. That can be sex, that can be drugs, that can be spending, that can be gambling, whatever it might be. Okay, it could be overeating or wallowing in bed, being distraught about something. Spirit is saying, don't give in to this sort of self-doubt or this energy of, nothing's working out for me. So, excuse my language, but fuck this. I'm just going to do whatever feels good. You are being asked to continue on your path and stay strong and hold that vision, because that vision is going to come to pass for you. All right, the next card out is what lessons that need to be learned during this period. This is the Nine of Cups. This is beautiful because the focus here on this person is really on his wish fulfillment. This is a card of asking you to dream big. This is also recognizing some of you guys have created a significant amount of wealth or abundance in your life, whether that's, financial or whether that's family and love. But everything that this person has is something that he's truly worked for, truly wanted, and really invested in. So it's not this materialistic, overly 3D focused energy. It's about really what drives you. And we're seeing that in the Magician card, the passion behind everything that you do. Trust it, trust it, trust it, Pisces. Your prayers are being answered. You need to dream big. Focus on what it is you truly want, because it is coming to you. Now, the part of your past that you need to reflect on in order to heal and aid in your journey. So you do have the energy of Temperance. So this is a card of healing. This is about balance. Some of my dear Pisces, and I'm connected to a number of Pisces in my family, and I have been in my love life and my friends. I love my Pisces out there. But my Pisces, my dreamy Pisces, can have a tendency to slip into overindulgence. in certain aspects of their lives. And that's not for all of us, but I am really sort of seeing that when there's a lot of disappointments or there's difficulty or that self-doubt creeps in, you know, my dear fish like to sort of swim off and spend some time alone, and especially being ruled by Neptune, trying to sort of forget about the reality or the, you know, the everyday, or the difficulties. And how do each and every one of us do that, whether we're Pisces or not, to some degree. But there is this sort of tendency. So you're really being asked to take a look at any of those sort of bad habits. And also, you know, the lion and the eagle. So we've got Leo and we've got Scorpio energy here, fixed energy, and this angel are kind of making, you know, sort of blocking you, Pisces, here from making any sort of unnecessary sacrifices or sacrificing your dreams and your goals just because you're not quite where you want to be yet, or you're not quite experiencing those tangible results. All right, your final outcome here is the Emperor in reverse. I love this energy for you because the Emperor is Aries energy. Some of you guys might be Pisces, Aries. I feel like I'm tapping into Pisces cusp people, or Aquarius, Aries, Pisces energy. Again, you could be connected to these energies or just exhibiting these qualities, but the Emperor is a strategist. And the Emperor is, again, some of you guys are going to be the CEO of your own business, but you're really just stepping into the power, you know, of controlling your own life and moving through any sort of negative behaviors. You know, when I get the Capricorn and the Sagittarius energy, it's about really healing anything having to do with excess or negative thinking or just things that don't serve you anymore. And again, this can come to your health and your behaviors or love and relationships. But the Emperor here, we're seeing sort of a softer side. We're seeing the truth behind the Emperor and the truth of his power, and that's really about this alchemy. I'm really getting magician energy, and I'm also getting, in the energy oracle, which I'm going to pull in a moment, the magician in the mirror, being able to blend, you know, that fire and emotion, fire and water. Okay, so passion and emotion, fire and water. And really, in order to create, that's where his power comes from. We're looking out onto the Emperor's world, but we're also seeing how he's able to do that. Okay, and that, you know, many times, you know, some of you guys might be achieving or have been hoping for overnight success, and it's been taking a lot longer. But Spirit's saying, you know, there's a beauty in the process of what's going on, or what you're calling in, Pisces. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull some energy oracle cards. Additional messages for my Pisces, please, for this Mercury retrograde. Oh, look at that strategy. So there's that Emperor energy. 21 breaking down to a 3. So we have 2 3s. Some of you guys have been learning some really, really tough life lessons. The wisdom that you have integrating these life lessons, learning these lessons, this is helping you with your decision making from here on out. That's going to make you very successful. All right, storm warning. Yeah, so again, I am picking up on this energy. There's an end of a difficult cycle here, but I do feel as if there is this sort of tendency to overindulge or self-indulgence here when things are looking kind of grim for you, or when there's been some sort of loss, or when you've been trying to do something. It's like I'm getting this energy of don't give up and don't give in. For some of you, this absolutely is going to be like a journey of sobriety, but for others of you, it's an energy of loneliness, trying to call in love, or, you know, trying to be successful in your own business, or, you know, bring in financial abundance. And I'm getting that you are going to be dealing with some challenges here, but not to give in to, you know, the way that you may have, the way that you used to do things that just don't serve you. Door to romance. Beautiful. So look at that. We have 4 3s. So this is a number sequence that you guys should pay attention to. Angel numbers, your spirit guides, spirit communicating with you. So if you look at the clock and it's 1333 or 333 or an invoice, understand that this is a tap on the shoulder from your guides. Pay attention to what you're thinking about. And remember, 33 is the master teacher number. So you've learned some tough lessons. So don't make the same mistakes as the past, because, you know, you've integrated this energy. And I don't think you guys will be, but there's going to be something here that may trigger you to want to move into that sort of escapism energy. And Spirit's just saying, don't do that, Pisces. We're so close. You know, what you want is so close. You can see, sense, feel, and taste it. and we get another 10. So we have 2 10s coming out. Victory. This is my favorite card in the deck because many of you guys are opening up your heart to a new love, and there's a victory here after some difficulties. And for others of you, you're opening up to success, you're moving through, you're really standing up for yourself, you're showing up for yourself in a really big way, and this is where your victory is coming from. We get 24, breaking down to a 6, an energy of love, of balance. It doesn't really matter how you got here, Pisces. The fact is that you did, and you're doing an awesome job, and things are only getting better. Ooh, Pisces. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what additional messages come through for my dear Pisces. All right, heart of the matter. Align life's pathways through the heart. Yeah. And this is the message I was really picking up on with the Magician card. Aligning, calling in what is aligned with your truth and with your passions. We're seeing that. For some of you guys, this is going to be a very successful business, something that you're just called to do. For others of you, it's about love, okay? And that can be romantic or family, love for your friends. Limitation is power. Lean into your limitations. So again, and this is that energy I'm picking up on with the Temperance. There's some sort of limiting behavior or thought pattern that has been holding you back. And Spirit's saying it's time to sort of burn this away. Because again, when you see how you've been limiting yourself in the past, or you might have a tendency to fall back into that, it's time to change that. And changing that, I'm just seeing like all this jackpot energy around you. Like really, it's huge. Learning a really tough lesson, integrating it, and calling in lots of abundance here. All right, but remember, retrogrades can be difficult, okay, can be difficult periods, and you might feel like you want to isolate because you may be picking up on that chaotic energy, this static, okay, from the collective sort of airways that you may be picking up on, and that's that storm warning, that electricity. But when it's time to be on your own, remember to be productive with that, don't self-indulge too much in escapism. Okay, if you have that tendency, and to a degree, we all do. All right, so we get Pegasus, a rainbow light, number 11. So for me, some of you guys, this is about soulmate energy. We have door to romance, a huge victory after difficulties. 11 is my soulmate or my twin flame energy, but it's also an energy of balance. So this is a new deck for me. This is called the Pegasus Oracle by Alana Fairchild. I love it. But I am going to read from the book just so I don't miss any messages. So you're on the rainbow path of spiritual progress. This path may lead you into issues you thought resolved or into awareness of previously unconscious suffering. Do not turn away. You have divine blessing and the courage and wisdom to successfully process any issue in your own way and time. Yes, and that's exactly what this energy of this reading is about, successfully processing any sort of triggers or issues and not doing it the way in any sort of disempowering way or any old way that doesn't serve you. So beneficial outcomes will eventually emerge. Yes, that 3 of Wands. Even if you find it hard to have faith in that right now. 5 of Pentacles. I love how this is coming together for you guys. Remember, rainbows reveal themselves after the storm. Storm warning. You guys, the synchronicities are off the charts here. As for that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, Pegasus, the guardian who ensures you stay faithful to your spiritual calling, is guiding you towards ample reward. Yeah, and for some of you, it's your spiritual calling. It's about coming into union with a soulmate. And for some of my Pisces out there, this is about a journey of sobriety. Trust your path and your process. In time, your heart shall recognize the blessing you have brought forth for yourself. Relief, increased happiness, and blessings are absolutely predicted. Oh, Pisces, I love this for you. All right, I'm just going to pull messages of love. Again, we can apply this to your situation or specifically to a romance. All right, let's go ahead and see what comes through. We get trust. It is safe to trust in this situation. Yeah, trust that this is coming. Trust that this is happening. Whatever this might be for you. And then we get put away the computer. Working less will help strengthen your relationship. Yeah, some of you guys might have a tendency for workaholism, okay, working too much. And again, that could be blocking you. That could be sort of feeding this fever of, I don't have enough. Whatever I have, it's never enough. And Spirit's asking you with the Tower under there to shift that paradigm, Pisces. All right, I love this energy for you. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for your love and support. You guys are amazing. I hope you have a beautiful day. Take care.